talk about international program that you introduce yourself first.
My name is Xuezin and I'm a fourth year nursing student from international program. I'm from Myanmar.
My name is Hong and I'm a first year of nursing student and I'm Thai.
My name is Ken. I'm an American first year student here at CMU.
I'm Ploy and I'm fourth year nursing student and I'm Thai.
Hi, I'm Yoon. I'm third year nursing student and I'm from Myanmar.
Nice to meet you guys.
Okay. So the first question is why you choose to study in international programs.
For me, I cannot speak and understand Thai language, so I choose international program. And I also think in international program I can exchange the culture of different countries and I can have many friends from different countries.
And for me, I think it's the more opportunity to go abroad and the nursing is make stable income. So.
I was very similar to that. So when I looked at it, I decided to pick the international program over the regular because it would be a struggle to learn Thai at the same time. And if you do finish your degree here at the international program, you can take that and apply that to, say, another country that requires, you to have that skill in the English language as well. So you can take that, move abroad, and still be able to use it if you take the test in that local area.
For me, I'm interested in the healthcare science and I searching and it's pop up like nursing program and I want to use my English either. So I decided to attend to this program.
As for me, I was studying international school at Burma and I couldn't go anywhere and attend anywhere in Burma, so I decided to go overseas and I came across Thailand and this university, so I decided to choose the international program.
So cool.
So the next question is how different between regular program and international programs.
So for the nursing students, the international programs are all going to be taught in English. The curriculum is just about the same. Our scheduling is almost the same. Everything is kind of scooted back a little bit for us, the time frames with the same teachers that need to teach in English as well. And other than that, there's really not too much more, is there? The curriculum for the first year students, with the exception, so you have the exception of general education courses, as well as maybe some electives, but that varies per student. We might not pick the same electives.
After you finish the first year, right, and you become like a second year, third year, and fourth year, you're gonna start like the regular program, but we're taught by English. Yes, not different.
So everybody will have the same class layout,
but
schedule.
We separate from the Thai people who
Yes.
study, of course.
So the next question is can you define 1 month for the first time that you study here?
And as for me, I feel nervous because it is new environment for me in Thailand, and this is the time that I have to start friendship and communication with new friends from different countries. Yes.
How about you?
We're excited because meet many people and from many different countries.
Yeah.
I'd have to say the same. I would have to use the word anxious a bit more. Prior to going to our first class, which happened to be held online through Zoom, nobody told me whether or not we had to dress in our school attire, so our school uniform or anything like that. So I just assumed that it would be best to put on my outfit, my tie and everything, and show up as if it was a normal class. And sure enough, as soon as I went to the Zoom call and everybody had to turn their mic on, I was the only student wearing my outfit and tie and whatnot. Everybody else was still in their pajamas or clothes for like normal day.
He's a good student.
My professor gave me some, props for that.
Oh.
It was like thumbs up.
Thumbs up things. Okay, for me, I define as a challenge because I'm from high school in Thailand, which used the only Thai language. And when I came here in the first time, I feel like, that's a challenge thing because first time you attend to the class is all in English, and I feel like my brain's gonna explode.
But you've made it to the 4th year, so that says a lot.
Absolutely.
As for me, I was straight up scared because I've never been outside of my country, and like what she said, I was new to the environment, so it was kind of scary for me. But the good scary, not the bad scary.
How about your course and your practicum in the war?
So right now as a first-year student, we're still kind of held up because of the new norm being COVID. Practicum we really don't have. But our courses are all held online. So far this year, our first term was 100% online. Our second term, we had about 2-ish months that we were allowed to go onto campus and still interact with each other. And then of course, new cases came up here in Chiang Mai and throughout Thailand. So a lot of the lecturers and professors have decided to change and go back to online courses for this term, which is a downside because all of our lab classes that we would have now are just, online, and it's not the same feeling.
Just like a lab simulator like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from my experience when I was second year, where there was no COVID yet, so, we were studying at here, the Sundog campus, and we have to study more about the medical, like for example, anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, microbiology, and like such. To be, I guess, we have to be ready for the 3rd and 4th year. So that year was the most challenging and most stressful because a lot of students like fail and we like have to retake. So we were like all the pressure were on us. So we have to try harder at second year.
Yeah.
Feel scared.
And after you graduated from the second year and you become a 3rd year nursing student, you need to practice with the real patient and you use the knowledge from the first year and second year, right? And that's really excited for me because it's time to talk with the real patient to assess them
And apply the knowledge that you've learned.
Like, okay, you perform like a holistic care to them. Yeah,
It's got to be a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yes, and having a conversation with like stranger is like, yes.
So for the 4th year, we will have 1 or 2 months lecture in the very first of the semester. Then all will be the practices. So it will be a little bit challenge for us because we have to go to the ward like labor room and intensive care unit. You have to prepare yourself the best and you have to do assignments every day. But when you finish the course, you will feel very confident to take care of the patient. Yes.
Becoming a professor.
Yes.
Okay.
The next is what is the special opportunity that study in the international programs?
So the special things in the international program, we will get a chance for exchange to the abroad. So you can choose the countries such as Finland, Australia, Japan, and China, and you can learn their culture and share the healthcare system there. So you can choose the country as you want, which one you want to go and just visit and learn their culture and healthcare. Yes.
That's a good selection too.
Yeah.
You really get to move around if you would like.
Which country did you choose to go for exchange?
Actually, I chose China, but unfortunately in our year they have COVID, so we cancel all the exchange program, but we stay exchange by Zoom.
Oh.
The next question is how about your can you share the experience with them? Any experience, culture exchange with them?
Mm-hmm. So as a first year student, being, the only American in the first year class, we have other students such as, Korean, Chinese, Myanmar. Do we have anything else? Anybody else? No, I think we have just about that. But it's kind of hard to get together when all the classes are online. Some people might have already create a little group or clique, and they kind of do their own little thing already. But other than that, it's okay. It is kind of difficult doing everything online. But from what I understand, the second year students, all the way second, third, and fourth year, can still participate in class, which you get to see, everybody face to face.
Yes, we have chance to face each other, right? So for me, my classmates include Chinese, Myanmar, and also I have heard other years
we have
got Bhutan from South Korea, of course. And one time I have hang out with them with Chinese friends, and they cooked food for me which used the mala things, and it's so spicy, and I want you guys to try. And I will ask my friends later. Okay,
sounds good.
And the next question is, how about the tuition fee for the Thai student and the foreign student?
If we are Thai and we're required to pay 2 times the amount of regular program students, around 40,000 baht. So.
And as long as if you're a foreign student from outside of the country, such as America, we are required to pay roughly 65,000 baht per term.
And the last one, how do you feel about the study here right now, and how about your plan after graduate?
Study first.
And it is a good experience for me to study here because I got a lot of friends and I got opportunities to learn the healthcare system in Thailand and other healthcare system in China or US. But for me, I cannot take the licensing exam after I graduate in Myanmar. So I plan to work in non-government organization after I graduate.
So how's your feeling when you study?
I feel like I want to learn a lot about language because I'm weak.
It's an important thing to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
For myself, I'm excited about it, but between now and the next 3.5 or so years, there's a lot that can happen.
Yeah. You cannot imagine.
So if the time comes where I graduate and I can move back to America temporarily, I would like to be able to work there, for 4 or 5 years, and then possibly come back and then continue to work here.
Thailand.
I'll wait for you, okay? And for me, I feel I gain lots of knowledge and experience, especially with working with my friends and about the courses. Yeah, I think I'm ready to become a nurse.
Almost there.
And I plan that I want to work here 2 years first, and then I figured out where I can go abroad, something like that. And actually, you can still continue the study and become anesthetic nurse, researchers, and informatic nurse, something like that. And you can get another information if you ask the professor and the instructor, of course.
So where would you actually want to study abroad after your 2 years of experience here in Thailand? Do you already have something in mind?
Sure, but I cannot say it right now. I don't know.
You still have maybe a few places you have in mind? Okay.
I still think about it, but soon.
Yeah.
I need to make
that
decision right now.
For my feelings, when I came here, I didn't know how to speak Thai. I didn't understand anything. But now I feel like practicing in the hospital made me gain a lot of knowledge, including the language as well, and how to communicate with people because we have to talk with the patient and stuff like that. So it was pretty like a challenging, good experience, kind of journey for me. And for my future, I plan to continue my study for my master degree. Hopefully, that's possible.
เอาอาจารย์สวัสดีค่ะอาจารย์
Okay. Yeah.
So that's quite
Just about it.
That's quite a bit all of the international program stuff. So if you have question, you can drop the comments down here, and someone gonna answer you.
We'll make sure to get back with you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.